I think that with app naming, the asshole arms race is reaching mutually assured destruction levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I love the design that's over the background of all those little buttons.
Over the background.
Like
Yeah.
It's like you ever see those paintings that it's like spread over 3 separate canvases?
Yeah, nice little triptych.
Yeah. I like that a lot. I really like. Just keep commenting on the progression of these games and how they look, and just like look at this menu. Like, look at the UI.
Yeah. One of the things that's keeping me from picking up the PS4 re-release remaster of Final Fantasy IX is the menu for it is just hideous. It's the menu looked fine in 9. I like the way it looked. Obviously, it's held back by being a PS1 game, but whomever they farmed out the remaster responsibilities to just made the most utilitarian, hideous thing. Like, it's just blue squares everywhere. Like, fine, it works. It looks... It doesn't even look clean. It just looks functional.
And that's not Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is
not at all.
As fuck. Like, that's when I think of Final Fantasy looking art, it's got to be ornate.
Yeah. You want to go back to like 5? Yeah, sure. Just give me some blue squares, but for fuck's sake, put a little effort in.
All right.
Lulu looks kind of sad.
Oh,
maybe we should cheer her up.
Nah. No. Yeah, I'm fine.
Just all over her.
Throws up little tiny like sin spawns.
Yeah.
Satisfied? What do you mean?
I feel like this whole attempt was like a political move.
Died.
Mm-hmm.
See, you Yevon assholes couldn't get shit done.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
Actually, it's kind of a soft pogrom, because as Orin explained, the people who fought here had technically turned their backs on Yevon, and they're all dead. So, Yevon's ranks, though now smaller, are more pure.
Because they were all
which means they're
dead, right?
They were out bed, certainly, but then the Crusade... Like, it seems like the Crusaders are at odds with Yevon somewhat. Because Crusaders are like, we'll fight Sin, even though they're not summoners.
And that goes against their...
It goes against their teachings for reasons that will come apparent later on. Why it's so important that a summoner defeats Sin and no one else.
Yes.
You see that Google is also making this camera that I'm assuming it's like a chest camera, and because it just it's just a little square. I don't know if there are any buttons on it except maybe a button to like connect it to a device, but it just takes pictures automatically. And I can't help but feel like something like that is made for one, just so Google can build an enormous visual library of every nook and cranny in the world.
Yeah.
But also as like a, hey, people are getting fucking killed by cops and other random people left and right.
Yeah.
So, just...
Oh, there's a chest to the left, I think.
Slap that Google camera on and just sort of, protect yourself.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, no need for anything. And they're like, should I call the insurance? And the cop, like, kind of slightly gestures towards his, like, sidearm. It's like, no, we don't need to do anything like that. And they're like, there will be a police report online in a couple days, and then they gives them a receipt with like the incident number.
Yeah.
Couple days, couple weeks, no police report. Nothing filed. So then this insurance battle ensues, which the insurance company's like, our hands are tied.
Yeah.
Because it happened out of state, and it's all he says, she says, or
Yeah, because the cops didn't do anything.
And it's just like, man, if only you had a little camera.
Yeah. Like in Russia, they seem to have dashboard cams. Like, I think that is a standard actually in Russia. That's why we have all that dashboard cam footage of crazy shit happening. There's probably as much crazy shit happening in the States on our roads. It's just we don't have cameras everywhere, so we don't capture it as frequently.
I'm gonna be looking into getting some kind of efficient dash cam that just stores like a day's worth of
like something.
shit.
Like it would need just enough memory to store like 16 hours worth of footage at whatever quality, and then all it would need is like a record and an erase button, and then you just port everything out by a little USB slot.
just enough quality to see license plate numbers, faces, and record good, voice if necessary. Because, fuck, dude, like, that you just always think, like, oh, that won't happen to me. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden you get nailed by a drunk teenager, and then her dad shows up, and...
Her dad probably had, like, some money or something in that area as well.
They said they looked into it, and he was an attorney.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure that he's like just gave the cop like a favor card or something, you know, essentially.
Yeah, make this go away.
Times she must shine bright.
Kimahri, you spoke.
Wow.
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
Do the same exact animation, Tidus. Just keep doing it after every sentence.
Don't worry, she tries hard.
Tidus, can you believe this shit? Kimahri's finally talking. I know, Zippy. It's incredible.
Take my camera and get a picture. It's a rotten apple.
Wait, let me try again.
Smile, let me see.
There we go. Here we go. Oh yeah, Kimahri's trying to smile.
Sad.
Oh.
Anytime. I think if you talk to these people, they'll also give you stuff.
Oh man, I want all the things.
People are just so stoked to meet Yuna. And her sexy guardians. That's their official name.
Yuna and the Sexy Guardians.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not enough of them to make a full 12-month lingerie calendar.
Oh man.
But I wouldn't be opposed.
Ooh, a soft ring.
Just Kimahri and creepy dad pose.
Well, it could be like...
And he has like, instead of being on like a tiger skin rug, he's on like a human skin rug, and it's like, aha.
Well, there's 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
They just each take 2 months, and then there you go.
No, for 7 of them.
Oh, for 7 of them, damn.
So some of them might have to double up.
Well, let's just say that
maybe
like Lulu and Oron get 2 months.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have the feeling that Oren probably has a much bigger fan base among the ladies than anyone realizes.
Yeah, he's just like splitting log. Like, here we go.
Yeah, Tidus hops over to the enemy and goes, "Hey-ya!" Oren is just slash.
How much longer till Xanarkand?
Thousands of miles, brother. Jesus.
Have you no concept of distance? No, people usually just carried me.
Then we crossed the Thunder Plains to the
They did. They carried him everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Here's some orange slices, Tidus. You gotta stay hydrated.
This is a dead squirrel. I don't know why I got that in there. I love Zippy.
I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training.
More
She's
made
gotta
up
prepare
Waka.
mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
I wonder if they just have different models for like different like inside and outside, maybe. I don't know, because sometimes you're definitely right. Like sometimes he looks a lot more.
It's hard to tell because sometimes it's clearly his made-up model, and then like the more simple model. Mm-hmm. But I can't find other than when it's a hard pre-rendered cutscene.
What's this saying? Oh, that's where you can choose where to go. Oh, that's...
Hey, new guy.
You know my name? Oh yeah.
No, that was the line that made me realize they never actually called Tidus by his name. Because I had that same thought like 16 years ago. I'm like, he knows who Tidus is, and like, oh, I can name Tidus though. Oh, they never call him his name.
I wish they could just like they just made it a little less like instead of hey new guy, it's just like hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yuna would.
Ah, you have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Yeah, dude, did you have to tell me about that?
At a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
Me?
Substance. I was gonna say substance to all of a sudden it is. Then Zippy produces like a little band-aid.
Hey,
just slides out.
Yeah.
Pre-peeled, like ready to stick on.
Zippy's fucking noise. Here you go, Tidus. Put this on your boo-boo. You'll feel better.
And then Waka comes and picks him up and carries him off.
And then Oren's talking to... I know. Then Oren's talking to Zippy. He's like, he wasn't bleeding or actually injured. I know. But you give the kid a little band-aid and he's right as rain.
Yeah.
Trust me. I've been with this kid for years.
It's like... You know, you didn't need to give him a band-aid. I was trying to give him a lollipop.
Yeah.
What came out?
Yeah. We were worried.
Used band-aid.
We escaped with our lives, but our troops,
The dialogue when you talk to the woman in red implies that she's in love with the one in blue, or at least she's incredibly enraptured with her as her captain.
We turned
She's
all
really like,
facts
"Oh, Captain Lucille, so cool."
This is our just reward.
She's brave enough to wear, I don't even know what she's wearing. It's like a blue chest piece over a lime green fucking lingerie.
Yeah, she just likes the Seahawks.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. She went into the, oh god, which one of the sex stores downtown? Lovers? Lovers is
Lovers,
one.
yeah,
She went in the Lovers and was like, "Do you have anything for a Seahawks fan?" And like, "We got you covered."
Like, yeah, we do.
Is that the Jose
Of course we do.
How do you
Here's
dress?
our-
Like, how do you describe your style? Seattle Seahawks fan?
That's it?
That's how you describe your whole personality and visual style? Like, what?
That's it?
Yeah. A dating profile, it's just like, I am Seattle Seahawks fan. Just like restaurants whose theme is Seattle Seahawks. It's like,
Yeah.
going to
The-
206 Burger Company and it's just the theme of the restaurant isn't even burgers, it's Seattle Seahawks. Like, why?
There were a whole bunch of unauthorized coffee stands along 99th. There was some variation of 12th Man. Those disappeared over the past couple of years.
That means
Yeah,
another
they're,
summoner's
Like
already in
after the Super Bowl victory, makes sense.
Yeah.
After the Super Bowl attempt, still makes sense. They still made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That in
yeah.
itself is impressive.
Right.
But then, the 2 or 3 years since then, it's just been like kind of embarrassing. Like in WoW, the difference between a holy priest and a disciplined priest is that holy priests have like huge healing. Disciplined priests prevent damage. Most of the time, those balance out. It's like, because restoring someone's HP, whereas preventing that damage in the first place and then recovering afterwards, it has the same net effect. The only time it really is a difference is like, oh, this boss will just kill you in an instant unless this discipline priest puts like a shield and pain suppression on you so that you're taking reduced damage and then the shield's absorbing some of that blow anyway, so you're able to survive and be healed. But this game doesn't really have that going on.
I've always liked the gimmick that some enemies have, where it's like, this enemy only has like 50 HP, but their defense, holy
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
you gotta find a way around that, because you're only doing one at a time.
Yeah, those enemies or the cactars where it's like they just evade everything.
Yeah, but it's like, let's say you have a lot of defense and not, quite as much HP, and then maybe not this game in particular, but just RPGs in general. If, like you said, someone uses a magic attack on you, or someone uses something that just negates your defense, and then you just are so soft inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if they get around your particular fortress, you're fucked.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either.
That's Raiden.
So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Oh, so that voice actor is in here?
I'm pretty sure that's Raiden. Let me confirm.
I accept your challenge.
They just wish they got him. They're like, why didn't we get him for Tidus? He's so good.
I beg your leave.
Why didn't we get anyone else for Tidus?
Yes.
In this instance, like in this story, I think it's even cool that there are maybe summoners that are, just kind of snarky rivals with each other. It's like, yeah, get really good. Get real strong. We need you to be really strong.
Oh yeah, like the rivalry actually benefits their whole goal.
It's like, but maybe, at a certain point, don't be a dick and we can work together. Because, yeah.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but
I can see how important you guys are by how deep your eye sockets and mouth are.
What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please be careful.
Will do.
Saru doesn't seem that bad.
Oh man, you want to hear something depressing about Isaru? Just real quick. Here's the list of his occupations for between Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2.
Oh boy.
Occupations: Final Fantasy X, Summoner; Final Fantasy X-2, Tour Guide.
Oh no!
So just wait to see what happens to this chuckle fuck. Yeah, that's Quentin Flynn.
Guardian.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Quinn Flynn.
We are
Riding
ready.
himself.
Quinn Flynn.
All right. Let's do
Well,
it.
although he this was probably like to, you know, Tom Kenny, where it's like, you don't need this, but hey, it's a fucking sweet paycheck, and it takes you like 2 minutes to get it done because you're pro as fuck. Like,
Yeah. Well, actually, Isaru has a much more involved role in this game.
oh, that's cool.
Like, going forward, he's not going to be like Seymour, but he is going to appear time and again. But it still probably only took a day or two to get his dialogue. And like the main cast, obviously.
Fucking American dub of anime,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like you just maybe aren't gonna do that without the proper training or the proper, you know, making the right connections and getting a mentor or just fucking raw years of practice. And even then you might not get in, but hey, you might get in doing fucking like, you know, welcome to Postmates.
Yeah, you might get to start doing that, and trying to chase your, you know, whatever inspired you probably isn't a good idea anyway, because, you know, trends change. Like,
Yeah.
Goku, like the Goku voice is big for a while, but who knows where it's going to go after that?
Yeah, American English dubbed anime might become super like casual. Like it might be a little less over the top, except for at times. I already see that, like dialogue amongst the animes that make it to America and get dubbed. It's just a little bit more casual
Yeah.
chit chat as opposed to like, ha, hey, you know, like I'm a fucking anime guy.
Don and Bartello are back after a slam fest behind the rocks.
I bet it's just fucking steamy in that room. They heard the stone slab opening up. Quick, get your belts on.
Oh, yeah.
No. What of it?
I wish Oron gestured with his other arm, but like always had a very like delicate limp wrist to it whenever he did. Just like was really comfortable with that.
You're the reason I became a guardian.
Oh man,
You're the reason I started eating 24 eggs a morning.
he loves him. Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's a fucking now
Fanboy.
Titus is really jealous.
How is everyone else Oren's best friend?
Why is everyone in this land so much cooler than me, except Waka?
And you call yourself a summoner?
Man, that was good coffee.
Yeah, this is decent. I finally let myself make it stronger than I usually do. Like I was saying a couple weeks ago, I always err on the side of too weak
Yeah.
instead of too strong, but then it doesn't get the flavor that I want from it.
Yeah, I just err on the side of too strong.
Yeah,
and then
and
add
because then
more
you always water it down.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like, you know, giving somebody audio, it's like it's better to give them raw audio so they can do whatever they want, usually. Except us, because we know what we need to do for it, and that just saves production time.
Except Brian. Brian doesn't. Either Brian knows and doesn't do it and lets me do it, or he just doesn't know. And Brian's audio is always so hit and miss. Sometimes it's so good and like I can really process it a lot like mine. I get yours all the time. I'm like, yeah, I just do a little adaptive noise filter. And then match the levels with mine and Brian's with yours, because yours, I know that you put like compression and shit on yours and everything.
Yeah, I process mine the same way I process our audio for these Let's Plays.
Like I can always just basically not do anything to yours, and it's great. Brian's, on the other hand,
well, Brian seems to have a weird setup going on, which may or may not work from week to week.
It just sometimes, like I said, though, it's really good, and then sometimes it's so not good.
Yeah,
it's never like terrible, but it's just kind of
Stop pacing around.
it's a varying quality compared to mine and yours.
I know Brian knows what he's doing, but I think it might just be his setup.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in the way, and then maybe Windows 10 just not wanting to play with his setup as well.
I think also he likes to be.
Quite the show,
I don't think he quite. Either you have to have your mouth right up to the microphone and have it set up for that, or you have to set it up. Like I think yours is more set up to where you can sit back a little bit more.
A little bit. Like I put it right there behind my laptop, and then I'm sitting right there.
And then you get. I always can count on your audio to have like a pretty good room level, like sound floor, and mine's pretty silent otherwise. And then Brian's comes in and out because sometimes he is up close to his mic and like you get a really clear recording from Brian, then sometimes he steps back.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and it's like,
well, Brian has so much room in his room to move around and freedom to do that. That when he does, it means that he tends to set back possibly a little too far. Oh, fuck off, Donna.
All these guardians. And Sir Orin too? And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken.
Just because you scour the earth and only found one guy willing to join you in your Slamfest 99.
I like how her rope is just like this bow that you want to just like
untie.
Yeah, it's just made that way.
Yeah. There's got to be at least one Donna cosplayer out there who figured it out.
I imagine she just grabs onto each end, and because it's not holding up any clothing. It looks like it's
wrapped around her shoulders. Like it's just there to tantalize. Tantalize Bartello. Really.
I imagine she just grabs on the ends and just new something, and then unties it, and then she's like, all right.
Like
time to.
It doesn't even make any. This asshole. It doesn't even make any like clothing fall off when she unties it. It's just the bow itself. You're like, I want to take it off.
And she's just always at the ready to tie up her guardian.
Yeah. Fucking, why is this game so horny?
This is the horniest game.
This is the horniest Final Fantasy. I wasn't joking when I said that.